Well, where do we start with the highlights of the RAC Tourist Trophy Celebration for 2014? We start, of course, in the assembly area and with pretty girls all around. The flag falls, the Bizzarrini goes up in smoke, locks the wheel spin. Look at that, all that power unleashed. Oof, one of the Jaguars, that's Vincent Gay trying to cut through from the back, but it's David Hart who establishes the early lead in the number 2, the red stripe Cobra. He leads the way from the number 1 car, which at that point was driven by Andrew Smith, the pole-sitting Cobra, through the dust. Big wave from David Hart. I'm in the lead, he says to his team, and yeah, we know that. Not in the lead, having a huge spin was Ludovic Lindsay, previously a winner here, and Wolfgang Friedrichs had to take avoiding action round the outside in the Aston. A huge spin from the 50, 16 and 8, almost stopping with 17, which was Darren Turner. Down the grass, that was adventurous, a 61. And at 31, that's Andy Newell bringing the old Lumsden Sargent Jaguar low drag, particularly attractive one that. We come up the grass for Ludovic Caron. Oh dear, that's not gone very well. Made a couple of places, but he was always going in the barriers at that point. He goes round, hits it, crumps it really hard frontally, and then goes round again. He's signalled out of the way, but this signalled a rush for the pits. Into the pits they came. Out comes, well, no, just trying to find his spot, and Gary Spencer really on it there, and Giedo van der Garde trying to get into the car. Oliver Bryant wrenching Andrew Smith out of the car, and the door open on the Ferrari Giedo 64. Here's the battle. Van der Garde goes off at Lavant. Oliver Bryant scoops ahead. At that point, he might have thought he'd got it, but here's the tussle between Nicol Jones and Verden Rowe. A little crump in the rump turns him round, and waving. What's down there on the what's down the track? Oh, that was a very, very close moment as Van der Garde came down underneath the number 1 car into Lavant, but the number 1 Cobra GPG 4C, that very famous ex-Roy Salvador Roger Mack car, out with a lap or so to go. Head in hands for Ollie Bryant. What do we have to do to win this race? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be come back next year. Massive spin for Verden Rowe. He doesn't spin very often, and a great avoidance by the Canadian Ian Dalgleish in his Aston Martin. But the victors, David Hart, Giedo van der Garde in the DHG group, AC Cobra, run by Gary Spencer and the guys up at Seifert.